question is about supplemental coursework for business school. This question comes right out of our Q&A vault. So the Q&A vault, as a reminder, is an internal clients-only forum that we have for our clients here at the Art of Applying. The vault is monitored by our amazing consultant team, and other clients can actually weigh in on questions as well. So you're seeing a real live question from one of our clients that was submitted January 2nd. We are, just so you can understand what's going on, for our client's privacy, we do blur out the client's name, and that's what's blurred. Okay, so this client says, "Hi, Kanisha and Virginia. I have a quick question about supplemental coursework for business school applicants. I was planning on taking some quant courses in the next couple of months due to my low GRE quant score. I searched through the Q&A vault and I saw that Kanisha suggested taking stats and microeconomics. I took an intro to stats course in undergrad and also an intro to microeconomics and macroeconomics course. For both of those, I got an A-, but it was in 2010, 2011-ish. So as a comment, this is a side comment, the thing that's ding, ding, ding for me is like, that's good. It was a really long time ago, about 8 or 9 years ago. But she did get an A- in micro and macro back in college. She says, do you still think it makes sense to retake intro courses for those to boost my application, or do you suggest I take other courses or none? Thanks in advance." All right. And so then we have a response from Virginia, who's one of our consultants. A fun fact is that Virginia actually was a client and then became a consultant, and now she's one of our most amazing, best consultants on the team. And she says, "Hi, client. It doesn't hurt to retake statistics and microeconomics, but since you did well in macro and microeconomics, you could focus on statistics. Have you considered accounting? Accounting is the other core MBA course, so it could demonstrate your readiness for business school. Kanisha, anything else?" And then I weigh in and I say, "Thanks for weighing in, Virginia, and for looping me in. I would not repeat macroeconomics, microeconomics, nor statistics since you did well in them. I suggest you take accounting," and I say take this first, "and then finance." And then I clarify that I mean intro to corporate finance. I don't mean personal finance, although personal finance is very important. "You don't need to take accounting nor finance anywhere fancy, just a place where you'll get a real grade. Another option is to take HBS Core, which is the Credential of Readiness. Between the two options above, accounting and finance is option 1, and then HBS Core is option 2. I do not prefer one over the other. I love that you're going to take supplemental courses. You'll be really glad you did that for negotiating for additional financial aid, updates during your interviews, and updates for any schools that might waitlist you." And then the client writes, "Awesome. Thank you so much for the insight, Kanisha. I'll take accounting first and then finance." And then another client jumps in and says, "Thanks for asking this question. Kanisha, you had recommended that I take HBS Core for no credit during our assessment call. Should I take that in addition to enrolling for an economics course and stats course at a local community college for a grade? Please note that I got a D in microeconomics in college. I don't have a quant background, and I got a 159 on my quant section of the GRE." Okay, so then I respond and I say, "No, you don't do both. It's the bundle of HBS Core courses or separate courses." Then another client jumps in and says, "The discussion was helpful above. Hi, Kanisha. I'm interested in taking supplemental courses for Harvard's MPA ID application. I know requirements for the MPA ID include completion of at least one university level course each in microeconomics, macroeconomics, and 3 university level courses in calculus, which must include multivariable calculus. In undergrad, I received a B+ both in microeconomics and macroeconomics and an A in statistics. I should be good with the calculus requirement since I received an A in both multivariable and single variable calc. I tested out of the third with APs. Do you think I should retake micro and macroeconomics at a community college or online for credit? Then Virginia responds and she says, hi, client. This is, I think, client number 3, the one who just asked the question. Since you did well in these courses, I don't think there's value in retaking them. I took a look at the HKS MPA prerequisites, and linear algebra is the only other listed prerequisite course. Virginia provides the link. But linear algebra is only listed as desirable. Looks like you're good to go with prerequisite courses. But then I get very excited looking through this. Then I come in and I actually disagree. I say, I'm actually going to disagree. The MPA is the most selective degree at HKS and more selective than most top MBA programs. To prepare yourself for the rigor of the MPA and to be as competitive as possible, I'd suggest you retake the 2 economics courses and take linear algebra. Also, I suggest you speak with at least 4 MPA alumni to get a very clear idea of the MPA experience. It's very different than the MPP and MPA, much more rigorous, more similar to the first 2 years of a PhD program than simply a master's degree. I'm not at all looking to discourage you from pursuing it, but it's important that anyone pursuing the MPA know just how competitive it is to get admitted and just how different the experience is than the other HKS degrees. And then the discussion concludes. So that was a riveting, in my opinion, discussion of supplementary coursework as it applies to MBA applicants, as well as MPA at the Kennedy School applicants, whether you should retake courses, whether you should take HBS core or take the unbundled courses. And that is just one of several discussions about supplemental coursework that we have in the Q&A vault. I just chose this one because I really liked how there were 3 different clients who weighed in, and then me and one of the consultants weighing in, and that there was a disagreement. It had some conflict and some excitement to this question and this discussion. So yeah, that's our Q&A for the month of Ask the Art of Applying. I hope that you found that interesting, informative, and helpful. If you think you would love to have me and my team by your side for your applications, we would love to have a conversation with you to see if we're a great fit for working together to helping you get into your dream school. Until next time.